Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. Namo Buddhaya. Dear meritorious children, once again we are with another program of Mirror of Dhamma. So, today we are learning an important teaching that has taught by our great teacher, Supreme Buddha. One day, a young man called Subha came up to the Buddha and asked a very important question from our great teacher, Supreme Buddha. He asked, "Oh Bhante, I see a difference. I see many differences among this humankind. Some people are very rich. They live very luxurious life. They have palaces, they have money, they have vehicles, and they live with many comfortabilities. While some people are living very poor lives. They hardly find their foods. They hardly find their clothes to wear. So Bhante, what makes this difference? What is the reason behind this difference?" he asked. Then our great teacher, Supreme Buddha, replied with an interesting teaching. He said, "Subha, if someone does not practice generosity, if a person does not delight in giving, if he doesn't like to share the foods, clothes, and whatever the givable things, if he doesn't like to share with others, as a result of living a stingy life, being stingy, as a result of this action," Buddha said, "he will be born in hell." As a result of being stingy, he will be born in hell. And Buddha explained further, if he was born in human world, if he is going to be born in human world, Buddha said, he will be born in poor families. And Buddha explained to Subha, "Subha, being stingy, not being generous, not practicing the generosity is the sure way to a poor life." And Buddha said, in the other way, if a person is generous, if he likes to give the clothes and the foods to others, if he likes to share the things with others, Buddha said, by being generous, as a result of that action, as a result of being a generous person, he will be born in heaven. If not, if he was born in human world, Buddha said, he will be reborn in a rich family. He will be rich. He will have many comfortabilities. He will lead a luxurious life. So Buddha explained, being generous, delight in giving, and giving, sharing and caring, that leads the life to a rich life. So children, today we are going to learn the benefits of giving, which simply means what we get if we give. What we get if we give. So, being generous is a good action. Being generous is a good quality, good human quality. Most people, they are not generous in the world. They don't like to give others. They just like to, always they try to collect the things to themselves. They try hard to collect money. They try hard to gather the luxurious things to their life, but they hardly give to the others. But if someone practices the generosity, if someone delights in giving, then he will acquire many merits. So today we are going to learn the benefits of giving. So before learning that, let's go for refuge to our great teacher, Supreme Buddha, and noble Dhamma and noble Sangha, and let's observe 5 precepts, and after that let's learn this interesting teaching. Namo Buddhaya, Theruvan Saranai. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. Before observing 5 precepts, let's go for refuge to the triple gems. Say with me. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Buddhaṃ saranang gacchāmi. Dhammaṃ saranang gacchāmi. Sanghaṃ saranang gacchāmi. Dutiyampi buddhaṃ saranang gacchāmi. Dutiyampi dhammaṃ saranang gacchāmi. Dutiyampi sanghaṃ saranang gacchāmi. Tatiyampi buddhaṃ saranang gacchāmi. Tatiyampi dhammaṃ saranang gacchāmi. Tatiyampi sanghaṃ saranam gacchāmi. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. To observe the 5 precepts, say after me. I observe the precept of abstaining from killing beings. I observe the precept of abstaining from stealing. I observe the precept of abstaining from sexual misconduct. I observe the precept of abstaining from telling lies. I observe the precept of abstaining from taking intoxicating drinks and drugs. I follow these precepts for happiness in this life, to rebirth in heaven, and to realize the 4 noble truths. In this Gautama Buddha's dispensation. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. Sadhu, Sadhu, sadhu. Say with me. My homage to Supreme Buddha. Supreme Buddha's my refuge every day. My homage to Supreme Dhamma. Dhamma is my refuge every day. My homage to Supreme Sangha. Sangha's my refuge every day. My homage to Supreme Triple Gems. Triple Gems is my refuge every day. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. First of all, may all of our homage be to our Kalyanamitta Pinvat Loku Swamin Wahanse. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. Dear meritorious children, today we are going to learn about the benefits that we gain by practicing the generosity. Once in the ancient India, in the time of our great teacher, Supreme Buddha, there was a farmer whose name was Punna. This Punna farmer had a wife and a child. And this family was very poor. They worked very hard to find some money for living. So Punna worked on his paddy field, cultivating paddy, and he earned money through that. So one day, while he was working in the morning, he saw a monk coming towards him. When he saw this monk, he recognized who was it. He recognized who was him. And this monk was none other. This monk is our great Arahant Sariputta. Arahant Sariputta was going on alms round, collecting foods after a 7-day Nirodha Samapatti. Children, do you know what is 7-day Nirodha Samapatti? It means it's a higher level of concentration of mind which only Buddhas and Arahants can enter to. So once one get into Nirodha Samapatti, he can remain in one position for 7 days without foods and drinks. So Arahant Sariputta completed 7th-day Nirodha Samapatti concentration, and he was on the road finding some foods to have. And our Punna, the farmer, was delighted by seeing our great Arahant Sariputta. So what he did was, he came out of the paddy field and he paid homage to our great Arahant and invited to a tree shade. Now our great Arahant Sariputta sat on the seat that was offered by the Punna. And Punna offered Arahant Sariputta a bowl of water and some medicinal sticks to brush his teeth. After receiving his treatment, Arahant Sariputta blessed Punna and went on alms round. While Arahant Sariputta was on the road, Punna's wife was bringing the breakfast to Punna. And she also met Arahant Sariputta, and she was delighted by seeing our Arahant Sariputta. So what she did was, she thought to herself, today I got a great opportunity. Some days I don't have foods, I don't have something to offer to Arahants. And some days when I am with something to offer, I cannot find any Arahants at all. Today I have something to offer and a great noble person, noble Arahant to offer my dana. So I must offer this breakfast to our great Arahant Sariputta, she thought to herself. And she thought that because of not giving, because of not being generous in the samsara, that we have been poor. We have been born as poor. So today I must offer this dana. So what she did is, she paid homage to Arahant Sariputta and offered the breakfast that was made to Punna, to our great Arahant Sariputta. And after that she paid homage to the Arahant Sariputta, and she rushed back to home to make breakfast for Punna, who was working on the paddy field. Now Punna was working very hardly, and he was exhausted by working without food. So he came out of the paddy field and sat under the tree shade and rest little time. After a short while, Punna's wife came with the breakfast to Punna. They shared the incidents that has happened in the morning, and they were more delighted by hearing the good deeds that they have done. So, after having the breakfast, Punna had a little nap under the tree shade with his wife. After a short while, children, Punna opened his eyes to a bright shining light. When he opened his eyes, he saw the whole paddy field is shining with golden light. Children, all the chunks of soil in the paddy field has turned to a solid gold. So Punna awaked his wife, and they could not believe their eyes, because the whole paddy field is shining with golden light, with the chunks of gold. They went down to the paddy field and touched to check that whether they are real gold. They were real gold, children. So this was the result of giving dana to a great Arahant. That was the result that he gained in his very life by giving dana, by being generous. So children, today we are going to learn an interesting teaching that was taught by our great teacher, Supreme Buddha. Supreme Buddha taught us there are 4 benefits. There are 4 benefits that we can gain by being generous in this life. If someone practices generosity, he will gain these 4 benefits in his life. And there's another one important benefit that we can gain after death, after our human life. So today we are going to learn these 4 qualities that we can gain in this very life. So children, you can see, being generous, giving, practicing the generosity is such a powerful action which can turn the soil into gold. So let's learn about these 5 benefits that we can gain by being generous. So the first benefit that one gain by being generous is, children, the generous person will be a pleasant person to all beings. Now the meaning of this is, now suppose now you are giving something to your friends. Now you are sharing the food that you have with your friends, right? And they will understand, that you are a generous person. Once they understand that you are a generous one, we are a good child, they all will like you. Because Buddha said, if you need to be pleasant, you should be kind and you should be generous. So the pleasant people are the generous people and the kind people. So the giver, who is the generous person, will be a pleasant person, pleasant one to all beings. All the people will like him. So if you want to be pleasant to all, if you want to be nice to all people, what should you do? You should be generous. You should practice giving. Share what you have with your friends. Now you can share the foods at school. When your friends, there are some instances that your friends don't bring the lunch to the school, they forget it. So what you can do is you can share with them the food. So Buddha said the first benefit that one gains in this very life is he will be pleasant to all beings. All people will like him. That is the first benefit. And the second benefit is, Buddha said, he will be associated by noble people, good people. Now children, there's a rule in this world that same things are getting together. There's a rule that it is called that same things get together. So the people who are generous and the people who are good with good qualities will gather around you, and you will have the association with the good people. Right? So being generous is a good quality. So according to the rule, according to the law of the world, if you are generous, then you will have the association with the generous people and the people who are with good qualities. So Buddha said the generous person will have the association of noble people, good people, people with good qualities. So if you need to be with good people, if you need to associate people with good qualities, what should you do? You should give. You should start giving. You should practice the generosity. When you give, you will have good friends. You will have the friends with good qualities. That is the second benefit that we can gain by being a generous child. And the third benefit that we can gain by practicing the generosity is, Buddha said, he will acquire a good reputation in the society. He will gain a good reputation. Now when you are in the school, when you share the foods with your friends, when you share the stationaries with your friends, when you delight in giving, the people who see your actions, the parents, the teachers, and your friends who see your actions, who see your generosity, will praise you. They say, oh, this child is very good, he is very generous and he is nice to all people. So the generous man, the generous person, generous child will acquire a good reputation in the society. So if you like the good reputation, if you like the good name among your friends in your society, there is a simple thing to do. That is to be generous. That is to give what we have. That is to share what we have with among our friends. When you share the things, it gives you the happiness, children. That happiness cannot be gained by eating foods, by wearing nice clothes. Now, when you eat some delicious food, the happiness is for a short time. It is not going to last long. But if you give something to someone, if you give a gift to someone, if you practice generosity, then the happiness that is generated by such actions, such merits, gives you the mental happiness last long for a long time. So children, when you think of yourself, if you feel, oh, I am a good child, I am sharing the things with my friends, all the people, I am a generous child, you can humbly be proud about yourself. So children, if you need a good name in the society, be generous. Help everyone. Share what you have with your friends. Share what you have with your brothers and sisters. Don't eat alone, right? Now, if you have a delicious food, you should share it with your family friends, your family members, your friends, and all of them. So, if you be generous, you will have a good name in the society. And the fourth benefit that we can gain in this very life by being a generous person is, Buddha said, among any group of people, whether it may be kings, presidents, and high class people, intelligent people, among those people, the generous person will shine with great personality. The person who gives will receive a good personality. He is not afraid of everyone because he has not done any misdeeds. He knows that he is doing good deeds. He is a generous person. He doesn't want to be fear of anything. So, among any group of people, the generous person, generous child will shine with great personality. He will acquire a good personality. So these are the four qualities that we can gain in this life by being generous. And there's another important benefit that we can gain through the generosity after life. Buddha said, the final benefit that one can gain by being generous is with the breakup of the body. That means after death, the generous person will be born in heaven. The generous person will be born in heaven. So as the generosity, as giving is a good deed, as it is a merit, when you give more, you will gain more merits. Once you are a meritorious person, once you are filled with merits, the next destination of yours will be a good one. You will be born in heaven, Buddha said. So children, that is the benefit that one gains after life by being generous. So today we learn 5 benefits that we gain by being generous and practicing generosity. So children, be a generous child. Help everyone. Be kind to all beings. If you practice these good qualities, you will shine like a bright star in the society. Your life will be shining with good qualities. So, if you need to find happiness that lasts long, that is last long forever. Buddha said, start giving, practicing generosity. We can give dana many ways. We can offer dana to Mahasangha, the monks, and we can offer the foods to animals. We can offer foods to the needy people, the poor people. We can help them. When you help them, it gives you a happiness which cannot be obtained by any other source. So if you need the ultimate happiness in your life, you should practice generosity. So I wish all of you, may all of your lives will be a happy life by being generous. May all of you realize Four Noble Truths in this Gautama Buddha's dispensation. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. Namo Buddhaya, Teravan Saranai. Now children, we have come to the session of meditation, where we meditate and relax our mind. So before meditation, it's better to be seated in a comfortable position and make your body straight. You can sit straight and make your body rigid and relax your shoulders. Then let go of all the miserable thoughts and uncomfortable feelings from your mind. Now slowly close your eyes. Take a deep breath in. Let it flow out. Again, take a deep breath in. Let it flow out. Keep breathing for a while. Stay focused on your breathing. Now we are going to do the loving kindness meditation. We are going to wish the well and happy for all the beings in the world. Think according to my words. May I be free from anger. May I be free from ill will. May I be free from jealousy. May I be free from physical suffering. May I be free from mental suffering. May I be well and happy. May I live in peace. May all the beings around me be free from anger. Be free from ill will. Be free from jealousy. Be free from physical suffering. Be free from mental suffering. May they be well and happy. May they live in peace. May all the beings in this city be free from anger. Be free from ill will. Be free from jealousy. Be free from physical suffering. Be free from mental suffering. May they be well and happy. May they live in peace. May all beings in this country be free from anger. Be free from ill will. Be free from jealousy. Be free from physical suffering. Be free from mental suffering. May they be well and happy. May they live in peace. May all the beings in this world be free from anger. Be free from ill will. Be free from jealousy. Be free from mental suffering. Be free from physical suffering. May they be well and happy. May they live in peace. May all beings in all the worlds be free from anger. Be free from ill will. Be free from jealousy. Be free from mental suffering. Be free from physical suffering. May they be well and happy. May they live in peace. May all beings be well and happy. May they live in peace. May all beings live in peace. May all beings live in peace. May all beings live in peace. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. Now children, we have come to the good deeds session, where we watch the good deeds that has done by the children all around the world. So let's watch all the good deeds that has done by the children and let's be happy with them. Namo Buddhaya, Teruvan Saranai.
Namo Buddhaya. You have now come to the good deeds session, where we read and we watch the good deeds done by children all around the world. My name is Devanga and today I'm here with Dinu Daham.
Namo Buddhaya. My name is Dinu Dham and today we'll be watching the good deeds done by Dhimal Upasaka and Sandesh Upasaka. The first meritorious deed was done by Dhimal Upasaka from Toronto. He sent a 3D video he had made. Let's read his email and watch his video. Namo Buddhaya, Pinwat Swaminansa. I am Dhimal from Toronto, Canada. I have attached a video here, which I have created recently as my first project, since I've started learning about 3D animation by myself. I created this Dhamma chakra to symbolize Supreme Buddha seated on the Vajrasana surrounded by trees that gently move with the wind. May this video be homage to our Supreme Buddha. All the merits I have accumulated from doing this, I would like to share with my parents, my teachers, and especially with Pinwat Swaminansa and all the monks of Mahamilnava Buddhist monastery who teach us the importance of the Buddha, Dhamma, and Sangha. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. Teruvan Saranai, Dhimal Kulatilika. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. Many merits to Dhimal Upasaka for sending the 3D video. It looks beautiful and it has a good meaning. May all kids use their talents and make something beautiful and send it to the Mirror of Dhamma program.
You can also create short 1 to 2 minute presentations or videos about any Dhamma topic or any meritorious deed you have done. You can then send them to our email address. We will share them with the world and we can rejoice in that merit. The last meritorious deed was done by Sandesh Upasaka from Toronto. He has sent a marvelous presentation about the 5 great dreams the Bodhisattva had, showing him his future. Let's see his presentation.
Namo Buddhaya. 5 dreams. The night before Vesak full moon Poya day, when our Supreme Buddha, who was still just an awakened Bodhisattva, after meditating for the whole night, lay down under the banyan tree to sleep. He dozed off. While asleep, he had 5 agreeable dreams that bore testimony to his fruitful future. What are the 5? The first dream. The Bodhisattva dreamt this great earth was his bed. The Himalayas, king of mountains, was his pillow. His left hand rested in the eastern sea, his right hand in the western sea, and both feet in the southern sea. This first great dream appeared to let him know that he would awaken to the unexcelled right self awakening. The second dream. The Bodhisattva dreamt of a woody vine growing out of his navel and stood reaching to the sky. This meant he would not only be a teacher for humans, but he would also be a teacher to gods and Brahmas. He would teach to everyone. This will lead to happiness for everyone. The third dream. Bodhisattva's third dream was seeing white worms with black heads crawling up from his feet as far as his knees. This third great dream appeared to let him know that many white-clothed householders would go for their lifelong refuge to the Tathagata. Fourth dream. 4 different colored birds coming from the 4 directions fell at his feet and turned entirely white. This fourth great dream appeared to let him know that people from the 4 castes, Brahmins, noble warriors, merchants, and laborers, having gone forth from the home life into homelessness in the Dhamma and Vinaya taught by the Tathagata, would realize unexcelled release. The fifth dream. In this dream, the Bodhisattva saw that he was walking back and forth on top of a giant mountain of feast and urine, but it did not touch the Bodhisattva. This fifth great dream appeared to let him know that the Tathagata would receive gifts of robes, alms, food, lodgings, and medicinal requests to cure the sick, but he would use them unattached to them, seeing the drawbacks and discerning the escape from them. When the Tathagata, worthy and rightly self-awakened, was still just an unawakened bodhisattva, these 5 great dreams appeared to him. Teruan Saranai, Namo Buddhaya.
Many mayors to Sandishupasaka for making and sending this beautiful presentation. We learned a lot about the 5 great dreams and it was very informative. Also, many mayors to Senila Upasaka for doing the voiceover. We rejoice in all your merit.
If you have any photos of any meritorious actions, you could send them to our email address which will appear on the screen. We will all rejoice to your good deeds and we can share it with the whole world.
Today we watched many good deeds done by children all around the world. May you also have the opportunity to do more meritorious deeds and to send your good deeds to our email address.
These meritorious deeds will help us to propagate the Dhamma and teach others to do meritorious deeds as well. We rejoice in all your good deeds. The whole world rejoices in them too. May all of us have the opportunity to realize the 4 noble truths in this Gautama Buddha's dispensation. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu.
Teruan
Saranai. Namo Buddhaya.
Namo Buddhaya. You have now come to the world news and the Buddha's great message session where we read the news that happened around the world and what lessons we can learn from these news, according to the Supreme Buddha's teachings. My name is Sanilla and today I am here with Hesali. People tell lies for many reasons, but the lie doesn't last long. Today, I'm going to share a story about 2 women posing as grannies to skip the vaccine queue. 2 women aged 34 and 44 attempted to pass as over 65s in Florida in order to jump the queue and receive their COVID-19 vaccines ahead of schedule. Authorities have said the pair had apparently managed to secure 1 dose of a COVID-19 vaccine already, as they had cards from the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention. But they were detected by officials and reprimanded when they turned up at a vaccination center looking for their 2nd dose. These people don't know about our Supreme Buddha's teachings. They don't know about the 5 precepts. Our great teacher said, if someone lies, one day they will get falsely accused. Therefore, my dear Dhamma friends, have a strong determination to protect the 5 precepts every day.
Namo Buddhaya. My name is Hesali. Suffering can come to our lives in any form. This is what we should expect when we're going through endless samsara. The reason for roaming this endless samsara is we get attached to beautiful things and people. Today, I am going to share a story that happened in Texas. The unusual winter storm crippled the state's power grid, and despite Texas being rich in oil and gas, millions of residents were without a power for days. Dozens of people have died, including from hypothermia, car accidents on icy roads, and carbon monoxide poisoning, while 1 man died in the hospital after low water pressure made his treatment impossible. There have been major disruptions to water supply, with more than 1,200 public water systems having problems. Because of this sudden weather change, many people lost their lives. Many homes were damaged by flooding after pipes burst. In wintertime, many people had to suffer from coldness due to power cuts. Nothing is permanent, Everything is changing day by day. We should understand how uncertain our life is. No point getting attached to material things, as we have to leave them one day. Therefore, my dear Dhamma friends, practice this Dhamma, do many wholesome deeds, and try to escape from this endless samsara. We will see you all next week. Teruvan Saranai Namo Buddhaya.
Now children, you have come to the session of Paritta chanting. So today we are going to chant Angulimala Paritta. So turn to page 171 in the Mahamevunava Pali English Paritta chanting book. Let's chant Angulimala Paritta, all of us. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. Chant with me. Parittang yang bhanantassa nisinnattana dhovanam udakampi vinaseti sabbameva parissayang sottinagabhavuttanam yancha sadheti tankhane therasangulimalassa lokanathena bhasitam kappatthai mahatejang parittang tang bhanamahe. Even the water that is used to wash the seat which Arahant Angulimala sat on and recited this paritta, that water can end all sufferings. If a pregnant mother suffers from any pain, she will be well and be strong enough to stand instantly. Now we shall recite that very powerful paritta taught by the Buddha to Arahant Angulimala, which will hold its power for an eon. Yato hang bhagini ariyaya jatiya jato nabhijanami sanchicca panang jivita voropeta tena saccena sottite hotu sottigabhasate. Sister, from the day I was born in the noble birth which leads to supreme Nibbana, from that day on I am not aware of myself killing any living beings deliberately. By this truth, may you be well. May the delivery of your child be peaceful. Yato hang bhagini ariyaya jatiya jato nabhijanami sanchicca panang jivita voropeta tena saccena sottite hotu sottigabhasate. Sister, from the day I was born in the noble birth which leads to supreme Nibbana. From that day on, I am not aware of myself killing any living beings deliberately. By this truth, may you be well. May the delivery of your child be peaceful. Yato hang bhagini ariyaya jatiya jato nabhijanami sanchicca panang jivita voropeta tena saccena sottite hotu sotti gabbasati. Sister, from the day I was born in the noble birth which leads to supreme Nibbana, from that day on, I am not aware of myself killing any living beings deliberately. By this truth, may you be well. May the delivery of your child be peaceful. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. Now, children, we have come to the merit sharing session. It is the time for showing the gratefulness. So today, this Dhamma program is sponsored by two families from Toronto, Canada, Mahamaunawa Asapur. The two families are the family of Dinara Dua and Dehan Puta and the family of Dimal Puta and Nitil Puta. So first of all, let's share all the merits that we gain today with the deities, all the gods who protect this Dhamma. May all the gods rejoice in this merit and may they be well and happy, and especially may all the gods help with the building of the Chaityagaraya, especially in Toronto, Asapur, and the building of Mahamaunawa English Dhamma Center in Colombo. And may all the gods rejoice in this merit, and may all the gods protect our children who do great merits in their lives, and may all the gods realize Four Noble Truths in this Gautama Buddha's dispensation. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. And let's share all the merits that we gain today with especially our Loku Swamin Wahanse, Jivananda Swamin Wahanse, Vijitavansa Swamin Wahanse, and Rohana Kirti Swamin Wahanse, and all the monks and the nuns of the Mahamaunawa monasteries, and all the monks and nuns of all around the world. Rejoice in this merit, and may they be well and happy, may they live long, and may all monks and nuns realize Four Noble Truths in this Gautama Buddha's dispensation. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. And let's share the merits that we gain today with all the departed relatives of us. May all the departed relatives of us rejoice in this merit, and may they be well and happy, and may they escape from this samsara as soon as possible. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. And let's share all the merits that we gain today, especially with the families who are sponsoring today for this Dhamma program, especially the family of Dinara Dua and Dehan Puta, and Dimal Puta and Nitil Puta. Let's rejoice in this merit, and may all of them be well and happy, and may all the sons and daughters have a good education, and may all of them rejoice in this merit, and may all of them realize Four Noble Truths in this Gautama Buddha's dispensation. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. And let's share all the merits that we gained today with everyone who joined in this Dhamma program. And may all of you rejoice in this merit, and may all of you be well and happy, and may all of you realize Four Noble Truths in this Gautama Buddha's dispensation. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. Now children, we have come to the end of our program. So let's meet with another great teaching of our Supreme Buddha in the next week. So I wish you all, may all of you be well and happy, and may all of you realize Four Noble Truths in this Gautama Buddha's dispensation. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. Namo Buddhaya, Teruvan Saranai.